Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest will be fought in the 971 lightweight division. Please welcome our first fighter making his way to the blue corner, representing Georgia, BONDO, MESKHI.
As a pro, BONDO MESKHI got it done quickly this day. And the coach stopped the clock on 1 minute and 16 seconds of round number 1. So let's be honest, not a lot to study for his opponent, but we do know Georgian athletes come with first-class grappling background.
Well, as you said, I mean, there's not too much to show here. 1-0 as a pro, 2-0 as an amateur. He's only got 3 fights. I mean, he's 24 years old, but I believe his last pro fight was over a year ago. So let's hope his time is spent.
Pro debut was right here at 971 last year. How do you approach a mystery like BONDO MESKHI?
I think in MMA, when you hear this type of music from Dagestan or from the Kafkas region, you should be worried, because it's going to be a grappling storm coming your way.
But to answer your question there, I think you have to just focus on yourself. Don't focus on your opponent. You know, it's not enough to game plan.
We know he's going to want to bring pressure, he's going to want to go to ground, he's going to want to make it an awful night for his opponent, but a great night for us as fans.
And please welcome our second fighter making his way to the red corner, representing Lebanon, ELIE, the Wolverine, MANSOUR.
Of MANSOUR, who turned professional on the first 971 card back in May last year, picking up a victory, and he knocked off another win shortly after. Some 2-fight pros may be intimidated walking out into a sold-out Coca-Cola Arena, but MANSOUR credits cornering teammates on big cards like those for PFL as steady winners. And how important is it to get exposure through teammates for bringing your moments like this on a big fight?
Well, it's massive. I've spent quite a bit of time with ELIE, had a good bit of time and a good conversation there in the gym. Gave me some insights on his family and his career. He's lost 65 kilos since he started training. 65 kilos.
That's a weight division.
That's insane.
That's a person.
That's a human. Yeah, that is ridiculous. So, and he had said some hilarious things. I was like, you know, what is it about fighting that you like so much? He said it keeps me out of jail. Like,
well, that's definitely a plus.
That's a plus. That's, you know, MMA is a wonderful sport.
Lebanese athlete based now here in Dubai, another 971 representative, about to hear the bell ring. Well, let's take a look at our tail of the tape for this contest. MANSOUR against BONDO MESKHI, 6 years age difference. I'll tell you what, that was a flash of a card. Well, let's try and take a little longer look at our tail of the tape. They're 5 years in age difference. ELIE has those 5 years, a few inches or so in height. Weight the same, but there is 7 centimeters in the reach that goes towards MANSOUR. Could that be decisive?
Maybe a little indication for BONDO to shoot in. You know, Georgia known for its great grappling, great wrestlers. I have a feeling early on you could see a shot from him.
Introducing these two 971 warriors once again. Fighting out of the blue corner, this fighter stands 178 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 70.2 kilograms. He has a record of 1 win with no losses. He represents Georgia. He is BONDO MESKHI. And fighting out of the red corner, standing at 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, with an unbeaten record of 2 wins with no losses. He represents Lebanon. He is ELIE, the Wolverine, MANSOUR. Your referee in charge of the action is Helmi Landosi.
As the cage door closed, we see the Georgian athlete BONDO MESKHI in the black shorts, and his opponent ELIE MANSOUR in the black tights. This one is underway here at 971 FC.
ELIE fights right up to his nickname. He is absolutely feral.
Watch for ELIE to make some interesting angles. He's an unorthodox fighter. Secured his first win by unanimous decision right here at 971 FC last year.
Oh, nice shot in there from the Wolverine.
Taking the grappling right to the Georgian.
Do you think that's good to try and make the Georgian respect his grappling?
Yeah, I think sometimes good to keep a guy on his toes. You know, if you're expecting them to come in with a specific game plan, if you think you're going to strike, you know, every now and then throw a shot in or maybe a little, you know, give him a few little signals just to keep him on his toes.
ELIE MANSOUR does have 2 decisions on his record. Would love to get a stoppage here.
Yeah, and sometimes if you're a fighter coming up against somebody with maybe a great striking or grappling background, you know, sometimes fighters want to show what they're capable of as well, right?
Well, MESKHI just shot again there, wasn't successful. And now some strikes coming through from MESKHI.
ELIE could be kind of baiting that takedown to get him, you know, almost throwing the takedown in there to drop the hands, open up the striking a little bit, just make his opponent think. It might not be part of his game plan, but he might be using it as a bit of a disguise.
Yeah, I mean, you saw in, you know, early MMA, guys like Kevin Randleman, Dan Henderson, they were very famously, you know, known for their wrestling, and they would use that to set up their strikes. You know?
Brian Faber as well.
Yeah, they would do that little duck like they were going to shoot in for a takedown, and then overhand right would knock out their opponent. So
ELIE's just shot again there, but nicely stuffed here by BONDO.
Assistant.
Nice. BONDO just getting the neck.
Got to
yeah,
watch the ninja choke.
Yeah, you saw the fluidity there of BONDO. He stuffed the takedown and found a way to make MESKHI retreat.
I can't get over the size of the legs on Wolverine here.
I mean,
he's a big guy.
He lost 65 kilos.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
They had to carry 65, another person.
200 kilo legs he's got on him. No, just because when you see those leg kicks coming in, you see where it's coming from, they're going to hurt.
And it seems like he's carried a lot of that power from the bigger weight down.
Nice overhook there.
Very, very hard worker in the gym is ELIE.
Thought we might have seen a Haragoshi there, but got pushed up against the cage, kind of made it more difficult for those throws.
Both these fighters looking to make it.
He needs to be careful with the head. I'm sorry to cut you off there. I see BONDO keeps kind of reaching for the neck there, but it's very dangerous because he's opening up his back by doing that.
As I was saying, both these fighters looking to put themselves on a big stage, show what they're worth to the world on this significant card here in Dubai. MESKHI pressing forward, but now BONDO comes back. Oh,
nice
lovely
shot!
shot!
Nice
And
shot.
that is it! ELIE MANSOUR, light shut out. A beautiful strike from BONDO MESKHI.
Thought it was going to be the grappling of MESKHI. Turned out to be the striking.
That was a pinpoint accuracy. We talked about the power earlier of ELIE, but wow, BONDO MESKHI just shut the lights out of the Wolverine.
I'm pretty shocked, honestly. I started to see that fight going Mansour's way. You start to see the current, you know, moving in one direction. I mean,
Let's take another look at this.
Head kick just misses. Uppercut. It was the rear uppercut. Head kick just misses. Boom. Right uppercut. Didn't even look like too hard of a shot. Just pinpoint accuracy.
That is as good a punch as you will see. BONDO MESKHI, pinpoint accuracy, shuts the lights out of ELIE MANSOUR. Again, another first round stoppage. His first win came in 1 minute and 16 seconds of round number 1. I'm going to wait for Grant to give us the official time on this one, but another efficient victory for the man who does not get paid by the minute. It's BONDO MESKHI.
Like I said earlier, sometimes when you're known for one discipline, that's your moment to catch somebody off guard. You know, he obviously knew he has powerful hands, he's got good striking. if he's, you know, if the opponent thinks you're going to grapple and you start throwing hands, this is what can happen.
Good to see MESKHI come over there and offer his consolation to his opponent there, showing his respect. The older I get, the more I like the sportsmanship in this game.
Our officials just checking on ELIE MANSOUR. Let's get the official decision now from Grant Wharton.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes 47 seconds of the very first round, we have a winner by way of knockout from Georgia, BONDO, MESKHI.
Just a beautiful knockout finish there from BONDO MESKHI, and I think a lot of eyes going to be on this man moving forward.